I've lived back in Nashville, Tennessee for the last few years. It's comfortable, it's organized, the roads have lanes, the sidewalks have concrete, and when I go to sleep at night, it's silent. And that's a huge problem, because in a few days, I'm taking my wife and our almost 5-year-old son, and we are moving back to Vietnam for 6 months. And after 12 years of traveling there, I know a secret. The hardest part about Vietnam isn't the visa and it isn't the language. The hardest part is breaking the American programming that I have accidentally re-downloaded into my brain. Here are 5 American habits that I need to delete immediately if I'm going to survive Vietnam. In America, we have this thing called the right-of-way. If I step into a crosswalk in Nashville, I expect the cars to stop. I expect the law to protect me. If I bring that attitude to Ho Chi Minh City, I will be flattened by a cement truck within 10 minutes. In Vietnam, the right-of-way does not exist. It is simple physics. The bigger object wins. Bus beats car, car beats motorbike, motorbike beats me. I have to unlearn this American entitlement that says I'm walking here. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. I need to relearn the flow. I need to become a rock in the stream again. If I hesitate, I confuse the drivers. If I expect them to follow a rule book, I'm dead. My brain wants order. Vietnam demands awareness. Now I have a 4-year-old son, so my life is never quiet. But in Nashville, the noise is private. It's my kid yelling or my TV on. If I want peace, I can close the window, shut the door, and the outside world stays polite and silent. I've gotten used to having a mute button for the world. Vietnam has no mute button. It is sensory assault. You have roosters crowing at 3 a.m. You have jackhammer construction at 6 a.m. You have the neighbor blasting karaoke at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. You have the constant ringing of car and motorbike horns. I have to unlearn the idea that I can control the volume of my life. If I try to fight the chaos, I will have no peace. I just have to surrender to it. Number 3, in the US, we are obsessed with efficiency. If I order a coffee, I want it in 3 minutes. If it's wrong, I send it back. The customer is king. We view our transaction as strictly business. In Vietnam, relationships are king. Efficiency is optional. If I walk into a shop with my American hustle energy, checking my watch, tapping my foot, wanting to get in and out, I look manic. If I try to speed run my coffee order, I'm the rude one. I have to learn to linger. Things take as long as they take. The lady making my banh mi isn't rushing because she's chatting with her neighbor, and well, that's okay. I need to accept that I'm not in America, I'm in Vietnam, and chill out. Habit number 4, this is specifically for my son Ronan. In America, parenting is sterile. We have rubber mats under the playground equipment. We use hand sanitizers every 15 minutes. American playgrounds are designed by lawyers to avoid lawsuits. Vietnamese playgrounds are designed by physics to teach you gravity. My son is going to be sitting on plastic stools on the sidewalk. He's going to be playing with kids where there is no rubber mat, just concrete and gravel. And my American dad brain screams it's not safe, it's dirty, where is his helmet? But I have to remember I want him to have grit. If Ronan falls in Nashville, he lands on recycled rubber. If he falls in Vietnam, he learns a lesson. I have to stop hovering over him like a nervous American helicopter dad and let him just be a kid in Asia. It's scary, but it's necessary. But it's scary. Ultimately, all of these come down to one thing: control. In America, we pay a lot of money to control our environment. We control the temperature with AC. We control the time with schedules. We control our safety with laws. We feel like we are all masters of our day. Vietnam laughs at your plans. It will rain when you planned a beach day. The power might go out. The road might be closed for a wedding. If I try to force my plan A on Vietnam, I will break. The happiest people in Vietnam are the ones who just say, okay, never mind, and move on to plan B. The funny thing is, none of these habits are bad. They made my life in America comfortable, predictable, safe. But comfort has a way of shrinking you if you stay inside it too long. Vietnam doesn't care how I think things should work. It only cares how things do work. And every time I go back, it reminds me of something I forget when I'm in the US too long. Life isn't meant to be perfectly controlled, it is meant to be experienced. So over the next 6 months, I'm not trying to become Vietnamese, I'm just trying to become flexible again. Because the goal isn't to escape America, it's to remember who I was before I got too comfortable inside it. And if you've ever felt that pull, that feeling that something in you is getting a little too quiet, I hope you'll join us. I'll see you in Vietnam.